Welcome back to Aurora 4X, Crusader States of Terra, where the universe might be flat, but god damn it, the Earth is round. Well, we're going to pick up right back where we left off. And, quite frankly, people, we have two very big problems. Intelligence has had a chance to analyze the new coming ships. They have 3 times the thermal signature of these heavy cruisers that we destroyed. So we're talking about 45,000 tons. We're calling intelligence is calling these things dreadnoughts. So our largest ship, 12,000 tons, and the spiders are about 5 tech levels ahead of us. So yeah, we are in considerable trouble. But wait, it gets worse. The system has jump gates between here and New York, so eventually they are going to come through. So going back to the wrong button. So this is now spider territory. I don't see any way we can easily retake it. So we're back on the defensive. We sadly did not get that sweet wreckage. But, yep. So, I always thought that we had enough mines on the mine point, on the jump point here. We saw how ineffective those mines are, so always use more mines. Actually, speaking of which, I saw it just occurred to me. So we go over mine. Typical mine has a. This is what I'm two MIRVs and about 2 size and centers. So it's for size 6. Of course. But let's strip off the active sensors and add 3. So it's basically what we have here is a missile pod. See how that works. Wait. Okay, I see what happened. Okay, so we can't actually do that. Okay, good to know. If you're a David Weber fan, you'll understand how disappointing that is. But in that case, we'll use the mines we have, which will explain why nobody else does that. Okay. Grab one of our Clint. Yeah, we have a lot of waypoints set up here. So I'm just gonna grab some at random. Should be enough. Okay. The other thing I did off screen is I went ahead and I ordered every single ship we could out of these shipyards. Have done the Forest B version of the Foresta, which is just making an ECM upgrade. Barely worth doing, but the existing shipyards can do it. So did play around with the new version of the Iowa missile build, but it just not worth the effort. There was a recent meeting at where the Lords Militants have suggested that we switch to fighters. I don't normally do that, but I haven't expressly banned myself using fighters in this playthrough. So if we aren't in a bad enough situation that I am actually going to start to think about it. Maybe shift some research that direction. So 75 on the 75 fighter factories on Earth. I had played with the idea of simply deleting them in the Space Master, since I had no intention of using fighters, but instead we're going to move them over to the Luna. I'm going to turn Luna into a fighter base because we need to do something with that population, so they can get off their lazy asses and do something about it. So how is the situation? Okay, good enough. Get that defense platform up. Well, 400 mines on Mars. We've been moving them off Earth. We do need another mass driver here because of the cascade. I forget where I learned the idea of the cascade. It does. It's neat enough that I'll do it. So the idea is that you send everything to one point, like say Mars here. All the other system minerals get, and I'm pointing at the screen despite having a mouse here. So all the auto mines in the system get sent to Mars. The SERP then, whenever Mars gets set, we set the stockpiles here, and then the rest gets sent to Luna. Then whatever Luna doesn't need gets sent to Earth. And, are running low on uranium on Earth, so you need to watch that very carefully. It would be really nice if the wormhole would close in Washington, because we had so many mines in this system. Yeah. These poor people. I mean, they just over 1 million people here. They just had this miraculous victory, and just when they're starting to feel hopeful, the more spiders show up and ruin their day. I don't see any way we can save this colony, but it's small enough that it might not even notice it, and it has two sensor stations, which is why we can see the spiders. 43 auto mines on Infernos, and it's gained decent uranium, and has trickle of galisite, which is we desperately need. So we're just doing the survey of the Boston system, so we'll continue with that as we go along. But no, they are headed. They are booking pretty much straight for a colony. It looks like. No, I guess they're not. They search. I see what they did. They searched the wreckage there. So we're just gonna be. The other thing we could do is we could actually provoke them, lead them back to the stall, and jump as they come out of the wormhole. But that's probably the single dumbest thing we could think of. So it leads them right back to home, and our ability to actually stop that force is in question. Looks like we're done surveying Boston. Anything there? Guardian, decent thorium deposit, so we're gonna mark that one. Doesn't never hurts. It's looks like a hell world, but we have the ruins on Boston 3A, which needs to be named. So. Okay, let's head back to Boston, and we need to explore. So check out that next jump point in Los Angeles. And what's our gate builder doing? Okay, you're not doing anything. Get up gate to Boston, and we can investigate that. Okay. Okay, blue squadrons on the heading on the jump point. Ready to die for the Emperor. We can always use more capital missiles. Oh, it's going to be time for an upgrade on those right away. You know, our Vipers have about a 50% chance to hit. So these missiles are slower, so it's probably going to be about 35 chance to hit. And for size 12 missile, it's pretty expensive. A lot of misses there. I don't want to deal with that. So they were the best we could do at the time. Let's ground units here since we have gonna have a ruin to exploit. And auto mines, we do need to get those moving. And being the I was gonna say optimist, but I'm one of the most pessimistic people you'll ever meet. So still, we gotta risk sending mines to Washington. Okay, new system. Fairly large one too. Okay. Our shipyard is done building up, so 204. What was that jump? Scout cruiser? No, that's a scout. Okay. Destroyer scout. Okay, that's the one we were thinking about. I'll get a couple of those for sure. Do I want a third one? I think I do. Okay. Can always scrap it or pause it or something, but we'll get all the ships we can. Gonna need them. People wise, 15. Okay, so we could risk start building up to 15,000, at least on one of our shipyards. Can you dig it? Is almost done. Not going to be as useful as it would have been if we could hold the New York system. But there is some wreckage in the remnants of Operation. What was it? Unseen Fire. Yeah. Which was probably the most disappointing thing so far is that just running into that one ship. And let's grab two of those. Can you dig it? And then feel the power. And no, I'm not going to explain that. Okay. Let's actually take a look at this Philadelphia system. Methane world, ice world. Okay. So maybe planet 5, but not a lot of moons or asteroids either. Oh, wait, spoke too soon. Okay, so that might be worth something. We might get very lucky. Could use some luck right now. The tooling for Tennessee class is done. Okay, magnificent. Yeah, get 3 of them. Did I get that? We can think about what to use that shipyard as well. You know what? Let's upgrade to frigate size. And just watch the available workers here. Something I'm not very good at, but yeah. Things on Zanzibar. You have a Viper battery that's not built. So let's pop that out. First world, Philadelphia A1, uranium, decent carbamite, titanium. Yeah, we'll mark it. Actually, usually mark everything and deal with it later. And Clint is done. You drop all the mines. I think you got one. You know what? That's enough. Just head back there. Check on our friends. Yeah, because until a survey ship comes out, they're basically just going to sit there, blockade the system. And that's looking a bit better. Back to Philadelphia. It's like the watch a system I'm exploring. There's also a little superstition that if you that the smaller the time interval as when you finish, you want to do it in the smallest time interval as possible. I know it has no effect, but you know it's a little. New hostile contact. Radar detected. Okay, so we can see their radar. What are they doing? It looks like they move close enough to. They just move close enough to the scanner. That's all it is. Let's take a look at what we got for. This is that the one? Okay. Okay. Then what are we watching here? That should have been on the. Okay, that is strange. Should be able to see the sensor data. Active sensor, huge. No. Oh, it's an anti-ship sensor. Yeah, they just moved into the range of our scanner on the. Yeah. Mason size. Anything else we can do? Okay. Have we done our new laser yet? Okay. Twin 12. Might have already done this. Let's go and check first. Yeah, we already got it, so. We want to use 9. Okay, I think the thing to do is here. Only gonna put 5 in. We use the other 4 labs elsewhere. Okay, 1 for 2, 2 missiles, and 1 in fire control. So do need to prioritize something here. Okay. nothing on that. Okay, looks like we got something interesting happening here. GL survey on Infernos. Let's look at that in the message board here. Accessibility entries, Sorium 1 to that's good. More Boreum, more Tritanium, so fairly big news in the Tritanium other than that. And a fairly decent deposit of uranium, so that is what was a very good survey. Getting very lucky with those survey teams, except no Galicite. Like if we had boosted that accessibility, that would have been sweet. But full spectrum minerals. It's in a system that's not currently under blockade, so yeah, fairly decent. I guess the next place to survey would be this one here, which still needs a name. Xerxes, I think. I should probably change it to one I can pronounce. Xerxes? I don't know, whatever. It's all Greek to me. Status Zanzibar, we got some uranium we could pick up. Really not much of the Philadelphia system so far. Fine here. Neutronia, barely worth touching. Well, that looks like it's going to be system capital, so we'll have to grab it anyway. Or just drop a few mines. Beam control. Okay, there we are. That's our beam control for the. Let's just check the range on those lasers again. This will be an upgrade to the jump destroyers. 16,000. Okay. Triple speed for the turrets. Is 3 enough? 3 is a maybe. Big difference is that we do 4. Do 3 for now. Keep it small. Okay, good enough. We aren't going too heavy on lasers right now, so. But it's an upgrade. And I gotta keep morale up here. We're kind of not completely hopeless. Really like the compacts, but yeah, let's do that. Next would be, okay, we gotta prioritize. What do we need? Countermeasures doesn't really help us that much. Okay, fire control rating might, so that goes next. Okay, got some maintenance issues. What do we find here? Uranium, neutronium, and some galicite. Market. It's worth a ground survey at least. Now, be debatable colony cost, so that's a, you can always do that. Let's check our fleets, how its maintenance is good. Missile boat 1, year and a third. Okay. Old missile boats. Just about at the point where I'd pull them back. A couple of months. The shipyard that's just sitting around. Not enough for a full squadron. We'll hold you in reserve. At least till we need the Polish squadron back. Okay. Looks like there's ships. Small thing. Okay. Battery done on Luna. So, demo construction. We probably should be thinking about terraforming, but I haven't invested in any technology on that. I don't do fighters yet. Oh, get 25. I can always turn them off. Okay. Caches. Bit of a problem, but we're no longer worried about uridium, so we can go ahead and put a bid into financial centers. The rest I'll just put the other 10% in the construction. Okay. Missile agility. Okay, that's probably enough of a boost that we're going to redo our Vipers. How much of a big boost can we give the Gladius? $19. What are they now? $16 to $19. I think that's an upgrade. There's no real sense building obsolete missiles. So. Okay, Gladius B. Which an upgrade is it in Orbs? Not worth redesigning everything. Vipers 17 to 18. Okay. LAM 3B. Viper B plus. These are small upgrades, but you know. Next thing we probably should be pushing is new warhead. Okay, that's good. lab. Oh, 5,000 gallicite. Small. It's a small mine. Not gonna get too excited about that, but it's something. Okay. You know what? Let's how close. Let's get logistics going. We're gonna even consider fighters. We need to push that. And you know what? I'm gonna call an episode right here. So fairly disappointing exploring. We got a New York is under siege, but thankfully they don't have a direct path to us yet. And that damn wormhole is still in the Washington system, preventing us from really exploiting everything. So, and our uranium on Earth is getting very low. So, yeah, we're bit of a pickle here, but God is with us. What can stand against us? This is Wolfman signing off. The Asphalt.